Well, hello everybody. If you have seen my previous video about the technique I was presenting about the Crayola metallic markers using an Gunpla model, this is probably show you some of my results. This is how it's finished. One of the things that I noticed when I was finishing this one is that once you applied, especially for example if you see here the black color here, it becomes really even in a way. So in here I have it applied after I finished a new layer of a metallic one. I can show you another result that it might be more clear, more interesting. This is a hand that I had just finished. This is a Gunpla, one of the old models. As you see here, I applied a lot of different colors. If you know this model, let me just pull this up. If you know this model, this is the color that you get with the model. It's kind of like a purplish grayish color that it doesn't look good when you're assembling it, and especially because this is going to show up a lot after you put your blue piece in here. So this wasn't a good color for me. I decided I was gonna create a new filling, and I did a lot of details with the copper color and black color. I also used a little bit of silver in here and here, and you can see there's a different kind of coloring there, and copper color and stuff. Even with the fingers I did some little stuff like black in the background and then a little bit of silver in the borders, kind of create a different effect. And I think it's a lot better. But one of my concerns when I finish here is that if you see again here, the black color tends to be a little too dark and too even, so it doesn't look quite as metallic in a way. And I wanted something more with more texture. So this is the second stage. This is the other side. As you see here, I applied a different, a new coat of the silver color. I applied it in two different parts. First one I apply it here, and you see it change the color, make it more metallic in a way. And it also, because of the way you brush it, kind of like a dry brush, it creates a sense of brushed metal. And it also, I created this little, if you see here, there's a little bit of a wider border here that kind of creates an accent in the metallic feeling that I also did with a dry brush. And I'm going to show you. It's really simple. This one is the black one, and as you can see, the color is really even. I applied regular testers black, the gloss coat version. I didn't want to take that because I have a friend who applied this one, the dual coat on the metallic markers, because I suggested using the markers, and then he applied this one, but then this one makes it look just gray. Could be interesting for some textures, but for this one in particular, make it look less metallic. So I decided with this one go with the silver color, and I'm going to show you how I did. I usually just go for the borders, so I just applied it here, a little bit in here and in here, and I haven't tried applying after the coat and just let it dry. It might give you an interesting feeling, but for this one I rather have the brush feeling of the metal. So after I apply it, I just distribute it with the brush, kind of like a dry brush technique. And if you see, the color changes a lot from a gloss finish to a kind of like a brushed finish, and I think it adds a lot to your model, right? And then you can, when you find a place where you probably need more, it also has something interesting when you're working with this color, is that you still have a little bit on your brush, so you could do sort of like the bordering here, even with the remaining color in your brush. And you see how I create an accent there? I don't know if it's visible or not. There you go. You can see it there. I kind of create a more volume in your piece. The good thing about this is that it doesn't require like too much experience. It doesn't require you to, you know, apply an even coat. You can just brush it off, you know, carefully. Maybe you need a little bit more here. Right, I haven't let it dry and try it, but my feeling is that because we have the coat underneath, it's not gonna run off like the other, you know, without the coating, or if you apply it just on its own. On this one I haven't made it, as you see, I still have like the, you know, seam lines and stuff like that. That is a little annoying. I could have just fixed it, but with this model I don't want to do that. I just want to go like it's easy with the colors and stuff. So it doesn't take a lot of work, and as you see, it gets a really cool metallic feeling at the end. Sorry, I was going out of like the camera, I guess. But as you can see, it's a really cool metallic. Oh, you can actually see me there in the reflection. Pretty cool, right? So this is a technique that I would, you know, recommend a lot, because of the simplicity that it provides. And then you can do a little bit more accent here, right? And maybe a little bit more accent here. There you go. Right? I think it looks pretty cool. This one that has blue pieces already, and you can see how it, you know, shows up. That's pretty cool, I guess. I still have a lot of like work in this model, but I was like trying to get to the right technique, especially for the outside, and this one in particular shows a lot of like the inner frame when you assemble it. So I wanted to be able to have like a nice texture at the end, and I think that this is probably one of the best results that I have achieved. So yeah, so just, you know, comment if you try it. Let me know how it works for you, and if you have any additions or ideas that we can use. So thank you very much, and hope you enjoy it.